This meeting is being live streamed. So in case you're an insecure, what's the word? Weed? I don't know. Reed. Oh, that's probably, I'm really reaching now. A reed blowing in the wind. You know, they say you're a weak, if you have a weak fiber, weak moral fibers. So just in case you're that insecure around people you don't know, you may leave. You tried trading fold pre-market? But none of the orders would fill. How about just regular extended hours? Just choosing extended. Jamal, that might do it. Right, and TikTok live now too, so now things are going to get crazy. With TikTok people for a minute here. Yeah, but the main opportunity this morning seems to be GREE, although it's pulling back pretty hard, about 50% pullback. And AUVI, but that's broken down already. So we'll see where that goes, I guess, when the market opens. Yes. Thanks for the likes. Yep, keep clicking like for me over there on TikTok. Appreciate it. Yep. Keep doing that. That's awesome. Good morning, you guys on TikTok. Today we're looking at AUVI as a top pick and GREE, GREE. Amplitude, AMPL might have a second day follow through. Was up in right at the closing bell yesterday, so we may have follow through on that IPO. Seal? No, I don't believe that's on our radar anymore. No, not today. But it should be, because it looks like it's up. All right, let me put it on the radar. All right, so it's just it may not have enough volume, but I'll put it up there on the low volume side of things. Lucid, nah, it's just sideways right now and just popping around the top end of the sideways range. No, what you see on screen, okay? GOVX, ITRM, GREE, MAAC, GOGO, DLTR, NCNA, and AUVI. And then over where you can't see, over to the, on the other side here in the full screen, is Amplitude, Fold, MMAT, and I do have Seal up now. Just in case. I'll refresh the Market Chameleon here. Let's see what other opportunities are on the scanner. Market Chameleon scanner. Bye, sweetie. Have fun at school. You got your ball? Yes, and you can bring Bluey. Have fun. Bye, love you. Aw. And let's see. AUVI, ITRM, GOVX, NCNA, GRE, Fold. We got a 12% on FBIO and 11% on JZXN. Both of which I hate both of those stocks, but let me check them out. JZXN. Well, that's quite the pop, so yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. And FBIO. Okay, that's an interesting one. And also we've got some IPOs up. WRBY, MEKA, HCVIU, ALVU, and GFAI. So now I'm going to label those up too right now. FBIO, JZXN, GFAI, WRBY is a $3 billion IPO, so that should be, it ought to be hot, so we'll see what happens. ALVU, HCVIU. Okay, good. And I got one more little slot down there in case something else comes up. TMC, Amazon. We're trading, yes. You guys over on TikTok, remember to click the link in my bio. So that way you can learn more about trading, come join our trading community, a lot of good stuff. Yeah, there's Gree. Thanks for the likes. If you like the stream, click like. What was the last thing I mentioned about the IPO? WRBY, $3 billion IPO. That's all I said, basically. Tabla thoughts, TBLA. Let me see. Tabula. Nah, it's been pretty damn bad. I wouldn't touch that. CEI has just gone insane. You know, if you're in it, great. If you're not, it's hard to know when to get in. But we're day trading it. I'm listening to myself, Dylan, actually, so I can hear the clarity of the microphone and stuff. Wish it was something else more interesting. We might buy these today. These are things that we have on watch. Yeah, exactly. What Elliot said. Yeah, maybe. Go-Go was in a long-term breakout yesterday, and so that could create a lot of energy today, or not. So we'll be watching it for follow-through to break over 17. Well, it's already at 17. It's pretty much already broken over 17. Needed to break over like 17.8. Jamal, it makes no difference. It's just another good day trade opportunity. But if your account is too small to day trade, you may only want to wish to take swing trades. GREE is popping. Yes, we got into GREE at 28.5 on the breakout there for $1.50, $2 of risk rather. Hit 31.35 pre-market. So that was about 1R already. We're going to be watching NCNA to see if we'll day trade any continuation on the market open, which opens in 18 minutes. If it can break 313, you know, we'll day trade it. But let me see on the daily chart what I think. Not terrible. Would not invest in it. Just having a good day. And if it follows through, we'll hop on. And if it doesn't, it's probably because it's a shitty stock. You avoid stocks over 30 to 50 for the most part. Okay. That's for what, Jamal? For the date, for the swing trades? Anything up to like 300-400 is going to be okay. All right, you guys, click like, gamer like right now. We're already at 3.3 thousand likes. We can get to 5,000 likes on the TikTok stream. Just a little bit of a give me a ton of likes. Together as a collective, we can easily do it. This is the moment. This is the moment. Just follow the leader. Follow NASA. We can do it. We can do it. I think, yep, 4.8, 4.7, 4.3 to 4.7, 5.1, 5.2. Let's keep it going. Let's just do this. I'm not tired yet. 5.7. Are you tired? No, I'm not. 6.1 thousand, 6.3 thousand, 6.5, 6.6. Oh, right. Oh, now I'm getting like tired, or my arm is like tensing up. 7.5, 7.6, 7.7, 8. 8.1. Good. This was really good. We almost got to 10,000. Well, actually, it's still going. You guys you're getting me there. 9.3, 9.5, 9.6, Captain. 10,000 likes. There it is. All right, now send me some diamonds to celebrate. That's for the weekly rating. Netflix. Let's see. Netflix. Where's my mouse now? We got so excited I lost my mouse. Where's my mouse? It's actually a trackball. All right, there we go. Netflix. As an investment, it's doing okay. It was sideways for a long time. It doesn't really appreciate your money very fast, but it seems to continue to go up, grind up inch by inch. I'll tell you one that's doing better is Microsoft. Microsoft, way, way outstanding. You can never go wrong in Microsoft. It's been going up for 40 years, just consistent. Incredible chart on Microsoft. You want to put your money somewhere, put it in Microsoft. I'm not going to say you can't go wrong, because anything can happen. But for 40 years, Microsoft has been a powerhouse of a stock. NCNA is up 50 cents. Yes, and it's based at about 2.8. We'll see if it breaks out 3.13. We're already on GREE. However, GREE did just put a little failed retest in. We could get that failed retest neckline breakdown pattern on GREE in a minute here. Can you see that? You guys who are getting into that pattern, it's showing up a little bit. It's rearing its head. It was definitely confirmed that was a pivot up there around 30.75, and now pulling back. And if it breaks 29.5, GREE is an all-out exit. You can already de-risk 50% because of that failed retest. It's just a beaut. It's just a beaut of an exit signal. Is McAfee a buy since it's dropped? Let's see. Perhaps, but try not to think that way. That when something's way, way, way down, that it's a good deal. There's a reason why something is way, way, way down. And it seems counterintuitive to that whole line of thinking. But when something's way, way up, that's the time to buy it. There's a reason it's way, way up. And you can see that in stocks like Agilent and stocks that are just going on insane runs. But lately, Agilent crapping out with the market. What do I think about Funk? I like it. I don't know. Let me see. I have no idea. Oh, Funk, that must be a crypto, and we're not doing crypto this morning. We got 13 minutes until the stock market opens. The time to buy CEI was, I thought you said 40. I was like, yeah, that's a good joke. Was 0.4. That's where you got in, huh? Way to go. Make sure you sell, and you don't have to sell everything. The stock market is a probability engine, so nothing is 100%. When you're got a holding and it's way up, sell 10%. If that's too much for you, because you feel like you want so much more to ride, sell 5%. And if that's too much for you, sell 2%. But sell something. So that's good advice right there. You're up 10x. There you go. Yeah. So make sure you sell a little bit. You probably already have, because I think I mentioned that the other day with you. 14.1 thousand likes. How's everybody doing this morning? Make sure you click the link in my bio. Follow through in this live over to my bio, and there's a link there. Click that link, and you can come over to this 4K stream. You can join our 4K community. You can learn more about trading. So hope to see you in the group. Yeah, I'm not too elated with the movement on SPY this morning. Uh, it's really just hardly much of anything, and it's already curved down and retraced 75% of the entire move. That's not strength. That's a bit of weakness. The Qs already breaking down over breaking down over breaking down, and the industrials going sideways. So it does not look necessarily like a green day on the market is ahead of us. It's trying to give that impression at the open, which is coming in 11 minutes, but it's. I think you're going to have wool pulled over your eyes, and it's a trap. Be careful. It's a trap. It's a trap. I have to get get my squid voice on. It's a trap. I can't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap. Oh man. No, lucid sideways. Not lucid. Don't get into lucid. Come on, 300 or lower for us. Yeah, 400. So wow, who said 400? Yeah, Jesus for us. You are an anarchist, aren't you? I probably am too. We need that blood in the streets. Stock talk, it's a thing. That's right. Sell GBXI short. Somebody's not asking that. I think they're trying to tell you. Well, it looks like a lot of people are. Did I change from Wednesdays to Thursdays? That might be the case this week again, because it's a Jewish holiday, I believe. So we have to move it to Thursday. It's either that or it's the Fed meeting today. I think there may be a Fed meeting today, but I'm not sure. Lucid just had media day deliveries in October. Cool. All right. Love you too, brother. You might be waiting for a while for 300. Yeah. The last time we hit 300 was in the pandemic. Actually, that could happen again. You know, a real bona fide economic bubble crash could bring us all the way down to 215, 50%. Thank you, Edon. Awesome. So yeah, Powell and the Fed will be speaking at 11:45 a.m. Eastern. After he speaks, that'll release a lot of pent-up tension in the markets, and the market may take direction again. The VIX is hitting 23. Oil's all the way up to $75 a barrel. You can get 21 gallons of unleaded gasoline out of a barrel of oil. So at $75 per barrel of oil, which is a new 52-week high, you're talking minimum $3.57 per gallon U.S. wide. In about 3 weeks is when that price will hit your gas tanks. CRM. Yeah, let's take a look at CRM. Maybe there's an opportunity there. You guys on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my bio, follow through over to my profile and click the link there. And that will bring you over to our trading community and you can learn more about trading. Yes, Micron. Let's take a look at Micron. Now, there goes GREE. It did crap out. Come on. There we go. Uh-huh. So CRM, yeah, not really feeling it. Could be coming into a U breakout, but it looks like it's going to wedge for another year. Micron down pre-market and pulling back for 6 months now. So no, that does not look like a good trade. Geo, yeah, I don't know about that one. Geo, GEO. Gosh, no, not doing great at all in the last, I don't know, for years. Not a place I would put my money, no. Be big. No, B-Big's at the bottom of a crap out. And doesn't look like it bounced much. Hey, good morning, Kelly. Kelly, was it? It wasn't Karen, I know that. Good morning, Kelly. I believe it was. Let's see what she says. Naked. I'm going to get your name. But there's like, how many people? There's like 1 million people on TikTok. Real estate market. What are stock? Boy, you guys are asking questions so fast. What stocks are hot this morning? Those are the ones right on my screen right here. These ones are the hottest ones. DLTR coming up to potential breakout range there, 92.75. CEI is putting in a little bit of a rally right now in NCNA. If NCNA can break 3.13, you can get in for 50 cents of risk, maybe 40 cents of risk. No, Naked looks terrible. Plug. No. Same with ChargePoint probably. Yeah, ChargePoint not great right now. Not a great place to put your money. And what I mean by that is your money could be making you money every day in something else. And in those ones, no. It might take months for you to get a return. EA, it's in the game. It wasn't too good, but all right. Yeah, EA just continues to be on this run. I feel like it probably hit resistance at 135, 136 level. 135, 136 is going to be a lot of a resistance. We have Dollar Tree up here. Yes, DLTR. It is up and running. We got 5 minutes to the open. You guys on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my bio. Yes. Faraz says, you put your 2 weeks in at work today. All right, man. Supervisor told me he thinks I have the mind for ideas and I'd be a better fit for an engineering design job, and will put in a recommendation for me to get switched into a different role if possible. Didn't expect that. That's good for us, but also, don't you think you have work ethic issues? Like, I don't know. But maybe it's because you're not passionate about what you're doing. But it just seems like you had that on the other place too, right? Remember, you got there and I had to tell you to be more of a team member, to think like a team and think like a family. You don't have that innately yet. As you get older and more mature, you will. And but maybe that was the problem, is when they asked you to go 10 hours instead of 8, you're like, what for? You're like, I have a life, like I hate work kind of thing. Like your work ethic ain't the greatest, my friend. Okay. In a fit of rage. Oh, shit. Really? Oh, my God. Okay, good. Well, anyway, I wish you luck on that. I think it would be great. That would be awesome. You are an idea guy for us. DPLS, please. Okay, we're begging now. Let's see. DPLS looks not great. Almost looks like an AMC type of thing. I'm so hyped. Thank you, Elliot. I'm so hyped. All right. EXPI. So look, the stocks that are hot this morning are the ones right here, front and center. NCNA, AUVI, GOVX, ITRM, CEI, DLTR, Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree just broke out for $2 of risk. Go $1.50 of risk there at 93. You can grab it. Dollar Tree, DLTR. Go, MAAC, and GREE. GREE crapping out, and GOVX. We got 2 minutes and 45 seconds to the open. Where do I find these stocks? It's a technique I use, so just send me a private message and I'll get you a link. So no. If the Fed isn't juicing your fake stock market, goes down. Fact. Okay. DATS. That was hot a couple days ago. I don't think it's in play today. Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? All right, I'll keep it up in the corner here. DATS looking pretty good. DATS looking like it could move today further. We We got Johnny Depp playing his guitar with a wolf in the desert here for Christian Dior or something. Let's see who it is. Savage Dior. Oh, wait, you knew it already, Mac. Oh. Savage. I don't think Johnny Depp's even French. Check RGS. Look, we got 1 minute to the open, so let's get prepared. Let's get prepared. DLTR, Dollar Tree may very well be following through. It's already an entrance right now, so either get it right at the open if it continues to break high of 92.23, or get it now before the market opens. For $1.50 of risk, stop at 91.30. Like, why don't they fire the tape measure guy, right, for us? Yeah. NCNA. Here we go. 30 seconds to the market open. TGGI, no, it doesn't look good. It's over. It's pulled back over 50% from that high. Gotta learn to sell, guys, and get out when these things go down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, here we go. NCNA is coming up. If it breaks 313, you can get in for 40 cents of risk. NCNA. There goes DLTR. 93.23 breakout would constitute entry for $2 of risk. There it is. Wow, Dollar Tree popped all the way up $1 already. $1. Imagine that. And we've got another signal here somewhere. GREE is coming all the way back up. If it can get over 31.35, you can get in for $2 of risk. Stop at 29. No, I don't think we're playing WRWLK. Sorry if I'm missing something. Let me know what's up with it. But we've got enough opportunities here in front of us. These are all the high probability opportunities. GoGo breaking out for 60 cents of risk on GoGo. Breakout 17.23. Plantex, is it a good stock? Okay, here we go on GREE. GREE is coming up, 31.35 breakout. That's what we need for $2.50 of risk. 31.35 breakout. Can it do it? 31.15, 31.20, 31. It's getting really close. We hit 31.30. Here it is. There's the breakout on GREE. GREE. Breakout on GREE. $2.50 of risk. We're going to 40 possibly with GRE today and possibly halting. Let's see what's happening here. A lot of energy behind on the demand side of things. GRE running. We're now at 30.67. Make sure you take profits underneath every dollar level on GREE. So right underneath the $32 level there as it popped way up. And Dollar Tree is still within our risk. So we're still hanging on to Dollar Tree. NCNA did not trigger yet. How's everybody doing on TikTok? Click the link in my bio to come learn more about trading. Amplitude not following through. FBio not happening. JZXN not happening. Seal maybe. Industrial sideways today. Yep. And SPY I feel is weak. Tech weaker. And today, that may be the way everything goes. It looks like real estate is running, and healthcare. Healthcare, the strongest sector running. If you want to grab XLV, XLV is running out of the gate. GREE, we're getting close to our stop. Watch your stop. The stop is 29. The LTR is still progressing. Still watching NCNA. GREE with a pretty hard pullback. What the heck was I just about to do? Yes, turn off annotation. There we go. CEI. CEI starting to move. Look at Dollar Tree making its way up past 94 now. Make sure you're taking a 5 to 20% profit on Dollar Tree. And we are just about stopping out on watch. I'm babysitting our stop on GREE. We are just about stopped out on GREE. The follow through, lack of follow through on GREE. Fake out, a very negative feeling. Exit GREE. Not good, but Dollar Tree, DLTR, continuing to go, 94.50 almost now. And you'll be taking another 5 to 20% profits underneath the $95 level. There it goes, Dollar Tree even further. Apple reversing and breaking out of the high on the market day. 94.81 on Dollar Tree now. You got to take another 5 to 20% out of your position in this upper range here. NCNA. We got the break on NCNA, guys. Anybody get in? All right, good job. NCNA. 50 cents of risk, 40 cents of risk. Yep. $3 stock. You want to be taking profits underneath every 25-cent level. We're right up at 325 already. So we're going to have to wait for 350 for our first profit target. Okay, and there goes Dollar Tree, much further, 95.3 now. Hopefully you got your 2 profit targets already and you've moved your stop to break even on Dollar Tree. Seal, SEEL, broke out of 269. That was an entry for about 10 cents of risk. It's already at almost 280. Seal moving today. Definitely going to test $3, seems today. Yeah, Wish is not a hold. Wish is fucking fucked. Yeah, don't listen to that guy about Wish. Get out of Wish. It's going nowhere except down. MMAT, really big crack out. Oh, crap out. Crack out same. Yeah, it's just as good. So Neon halted. Oh, we're missing Neon. Let's put that up here instead of ITRM, which is going nowhere. Well, it's trading again, as far as I can see. Neon is trading at $12. I have no sense of the chart here because it just came up. All right. Well, if you want to get into Neon, it's very hard to say what the risks are right now. I would say $2 of risk should cover you. But let's let it draw some bars because it's pulling back some. Dollar Tree continuing to run. One of the strongest on the market. SPY now curving downward and breaking down another pivot, breaking down another pivot on SPY. And I do believe that industrials also, I do believe that tech is going to follow. So this is it. We're going negative on the day across the board on the entire market. Yep. Another red day on the market. If you want to learn more about pivot points, click the link in my bio. Pivot point trading. There goes Dollar Tree, 95.35. And next profit target, it's underneath 96. 5 to 20% off of what you got left underneath the 96 level. Sybil, CYBL. Oh, man, that's just been firing like a rocket since 1 or 2 cents there, and it's now at 6 cents. All right, you guys, if you like the show, click like. Give me some likes like this. Yeah. We keep the show going so long as you guys can pop me 10,000 points. And Dollar Tree starting to level off. Probably going to get our first pullback on Dollar Tree. That's okay. We have to give it some room to breathe. All right, so ITRM, we're trying to see if it can provide an entrance for us. I mean, not ITRM, Neon. I got to rename that. Everybody catch that? Missed that. All right, there we go. ADN, yeah. ADN, terrible. Okay, terrible. Once it dropped below 10, I mean, that's just horrible. And it's just been on a downtrend ever since. And this sort of pullback, pull up that it's been doing the last month or two, that's just a trap. Trap to make you feel good. To keep going down. And there goes Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree hitting 95.56 on the high there. When it gets right underneath 96, you can take another 5 to 20% out. NCNA, no, not out. The exit on NCNA is going to be 270. 270. That is why we take a particular amount of risk per trade. And if you want to learn more about that, just click the link in my bio. How many likes did you have now? Wow, 21.2 thousand. You guys did it. Jeffrey Bezos. Good job. DLTR is fire, yes. 95.75. DLTR, Dollar Tree just hit 95.75. You did not want to miss that entrance at the market open or slightly before the market open on Dollar Tree. Back down there at 92.75 was the breakout. We're now at 95.75. NCNA, that's okay. NCNA is just grinding. Dollar Tree is the one that's really running. Don't feel too bad that you missed NCNA. FCell, no, same as ChargePoint and Blink, same problem. They're in a downtrend, slightly going sideways. Lucid, no, sideways, stuck in a sideways pullback right now, hitting the top end of range. And there we go. Dollar Tree. You're taking your profits now. 5 to 20%. This is your third profit target. 5 to 20% of what you have left. Exit 5 to 20% of it, taking profits right there around 96. And Dollar Tree now hitting 96.12. You know, Dollar Tree has a long way to go. It could hit 120, not today, but you never know. Point being, though, that it just has a long way to go. There is going to be potentially resistance around 98. So we need to start watching out up there around 98. That could trigger an avalanche of stop bag holders, stop orders. Watch out for that. You guys on TikTok, yellow, click like a bunch of times if you are enjoying the stream, and then click through to my bio and click the link in my profile if you'd like to learn more about trading and our trading and our day trading and swing trading. Okay, here goes Neon. Neon starting to curve around for the first pullback. There's no guarantee of follow through on green over red on the first pullback, but first pullback has the highest probability of there being a second rally following it, you know, par on par across all stocks that rally and run, right? So it's a worthwhile second risk entry. So it's kind of trying to do it right now, but it can't get up and over the prior high. If it can at 1125, you can get in for 50 cents of risk. There it is, 50 cents of risk on Neon entry. Do I see CEI hitting $4 today? No, I see it hitting $3. No, I don't think so. No. There's just not enough excitement behind it. Dollar Tree now hitting 96.6. 96.6, Captain. Who knows what movie that's from that I'm quoting? 9.7. 9.71. Oh, dude, I got to get out my keyboard here and like during our programs, you know how I can't play pre-existing music during the show, but I could freaking make up some music. That might be cool. I should get a keyboard set up over here with some cool sounds. The exit on Dollar Tree. Fuck. Dollar Tree just hit 98, guys. Take another profit exit out at 97 and 98. So basically you need to get out 10 to 40% more of your position here. 98.45. This is the biggest green bar on Dollar Tree since March. And this is it. We're now into the resistance zone. Make sure you're taking those profits because we now may have released the kraken of stop loss orders. Bag holders anonymous now released zombies on the world. And you guys, are you in Neon? That seems to be semi working out. The break at 11:30. We're now at 11:55. That was 50 cents of risk to enter. E-Trade Pro is good. Yes, E-Trade Pro. Your stop is 10.8 on Neon in case that high risk second chance entry doesn't work out. CEI is now indeed showing a lot of strength. If CEI can break 3.4, then let me give you a pivot risk amount to enter. 30 cents, really not that bad. 30 cents of risk. We're watching CEI. And look at Dollar Tree. Just keep going. It's a monster today. It just probably wants to hit 100. When you do get to 100, take a larger profit than you normally have taken all along the way. At all these profit points, at 100, it's a very key psychological level. You'll want to take out 2, 3, or 4 times more than you have been taking out. So let's say you were taking out 5% at those different levels. Now you would take out 10, 15, 20%. Let's say you were taking out 10% at those levels. Now you would take out 20, 30, 40%. Okay. It will come to an end. It will come to an end on Dollar Tree. I can see it in the previous big green days. It'll hit a top when it's on a huge big green day like this. It'll hit a top and not stay there. It'll pull back. Sebastian, we were not all out yet. Could be still more gains to be had. But indeed, we're starting to get our first red candle on Dollar Tree. There really is no stop. We'll just use the 8 moving average. So we'll put our stop at 96.8. But you've taken lots of profits along the way. Apple putting in a very strong candle, almost $1 in one candle, in one moment. Entire dollar of gain almost in one moment. So that was a huge order. Amazon as well. So it's tech across the board. There might be some economic information. You guys click the link in my bio over there on TikTok. We're up to 23,000 likes. Way to go, way to go. You just lost your life savings in Gree. Wow. So you should never risk your entire life savings on anything. And besides, maybe your life savings is only $35. I don't even know you. Anyway, write me a private message if you need some help. He said $15, not $35. Is NCNA going to downturn? Well, it is burning a lot of people because every time it does that fake out right there and then pulls back, it loses faith. It loses a buyer's faith. So it is not treating people too well, NCNA. On the other hand, Dollar Tree really holding that pullback. We're not out of it yet. So let's see where it goes. Yeah, you over in the UK? All right. Way to go, Dennis. NCNA needs to hold 295 now. Correct. Yes, correct, Chris. Well done. You've been studying my course. It is so tempting to buy a day trade, a lotto put on Dollar Tree at 100. Yeah, you can do that, or you could sell call. You could sell a call against if any stock shares if you have them. There goes DATS, DATS. It just flew by. Wow, we missed it. 14.75 breakout. It's already at 15.75. DATS going hog wild. DATS. SPY is on the mend. The market is on the mend. We've got a big rally going on. I'm empty inside. Wake up, wake up, wake up. And Tesla just broke out, and you can get into Tesla if you want that trade for $8 of risk. So you'd be expecting $16 of gain. Neon still in play off of that second chance entry, off of that first pullback entry, higher risk entry. Did anybody get that entrance on Neon back there at 11.3? Okay, Sebastian. All right. Good. Great. Just realize that's a higher risk, lower probability on that pullback. But if it works out, it works out great. If it doesn't, you lose 1%. Take that hit to the gut. It's okay. 1%. The risk reward is worth it. Yep, NCNA trying to continue. It's just grinding, so it's doing good. CEI breakout just happened. CEI 340, there it is. And you can actually get in for only 10 cents of risk. Like phenomenal. You should be able to get a ton of shares. 10 cents of risk on CEI. So take 1% of your portfolio and divide that number by 0.1. That's how many shares you can get. Ooh, it looks like it could have been a fake out on CEI. Watch your stop at 3.28. That's funny, Alex. Track is Mr. Short. Maybe it's because he's a short distance sprinter. Thoughts on GME? Just been sideways since it began, in January. We've caught on the day trade side every rip that it's had in that time. There was maybe 5. But in general, if you're holding GME, it's going nowhere. It's like a waste of your money. Your life is too short. Let's say, just for argument's sake, for logic's sake, let's say instead of a year in GME for it to go nowhere, just for argument's sake, let's say it took 70 years. Okay, so it means you had your money in GME your entire life, and now you're about to die. You made nothing. So you don't want to be in stocks that don't do anything, because time is precious, and it might not feel like you've lost 1 year of your money making money for you. It might not feel that bad, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad not to make any money in 1 year with your money on any investment. If you have any investments that aren't performing like that, cut them and put them in things that are performing. Do I recommend investing in anything cheap right now? No, I recommend investing in things that are expensive, because there's a reason things are cheap, because they suck. And there's a reason things are expensive, because they're phenomenal. So you should be buying things. I know it's a little counterintuitive to your logic, but you should be buying things that are up and selling things that are down. Yeah, because that's pretty risky on CEI, right? I don't know how CEI is going to do, but we're here to capture the gains, depending on how it moves around. What? Yeah. Any thoughts on GREE? No, we traded it a little bit ago, and we were out on the failed retest, I believe it was, or at 29 we got out. What app do I use? Thinkorswim, but I recommend Webull, and I have an account there. And if you private message me for my Webull link, and then you sign up through it, we both get free stock. So that's cool for you. Let me see. I'll post a link to it. Thank you, Kelly, I believe it is. There it is. So we are really stuck at 23.3 thousand likes. Come on, we can get to 30,000. All right, everybody, come on. Let's do a little like rally, gamer style. Here we go. Let's try to get to 30,000 likes. All together, we can do it very easily. Here we go. Ooh, we're having a power outage here. Just like this. We had a momentary power outage. I don't know if you're still with me, but come on. Let's get up to 30,000. We can do it. The link for Weeble, I put it there a second. They were at 25.7, 25.9, 26, 26.5. Almost there. I'm gonna chip in here. Seems like whenever I chip in, it goes really fast. Maybe I'm the best at it. I don't know. You guys over on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my bio to come learn more about trading and join our trading community. The microphone noise. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about, but it must have to do with the power outage we just had a minute ago. We're having a thunder lightning storm. All right, Neon is kind of holding that entrance level back there. Dollar Tree is curving up and around, and this is why you don't exit before you're supposed to exit. Dollar Tree looks like it's going to continue to break and run further. Good things aren't cheap, and cheap things aren't good. Man, there you go. But that's what we need to put on a shirt. Who was the dude that was going to help me do shirts? You have to understand, I have like 150,000 followers on TikTok, and then we get like 100 people contacting me per day. I can't remember who you are. If you want to follow through on if anybody wants me to follow through on anything with them, you need to follow through with me. Because I can't remember who the fuck you are. Oh, there you are, Daniel. All right, so make sure you contact me again, okay? I want to do that, but 50-50, like you have to kind of keep that pot hot. I'll contribute into it, and let's work together. Cheap things aren't good, and good things aren't cheap. Love it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's good. You don't have to necessarily make that shirt, let's say, but let's put it into the idea box. Let's get a couple things into the idea box. Gree is starting to run. Gree is popping. If it can break 31.75, we'll be able to get in for the continuation on that on Gree for about $2.50. I think I got my security system beeping. I'll be right back. Hello, doggy. This is Luna. This is Luna, our cute little stock trading puppy pug. Yes, she likes what's that one? Woof. She recommends Woof. She says, you should buy Woof. WOOF. She's a little bit like concerned. I don't know if you can tell, like her ears are back, and she was a little bit concerned about the beeping that was going on. She's like, that was really, really loud. It was above your human hearing range. And for me, it was really loud. Pugs have so much character, yeah. The only reason I'm even like holding her is because she did have a bath yesterday, so she's nice and clean. What do you think, Puggy? Her name is Luna. Something just popped. MMAT came all the way back around after crapping out, and it's breaking out to 6.4 right now. You can get in for 50 cents of risk, right? Right, Luna? Look at the camera. The camera's right there. There's the camera. Aw, she's so sleepy. She's so sleepy. Aider, CEI. What's up with CEI? CEI, that's a cut. That was a fake out. Failed retest followed by a neckline breakdown. Exit CEI if you're in CEI. Exit CEI. If you know what you're doing, you could probably start with $1,000. I really think that it's tough though, and that you need about 2 or 3. I think 3,000 is the sweet spot, and 5,000 makes it a lot easier. But yeah, with $1,000, you could probably take some gambles. Neon is still holding, correct? And Dollar Tree did just fail a retest. And that's confirmed. Failed retest on Dollar Tree. So the neckline breakdown is at 97. And right now you can remove 50% of the remaining part of your position. Okay, buddy, I'm going to put you down now. You are so cute, though, and so silly. Everything's fine. Don't worry about the beeping. It was nothing. Are you falling asleep? All right. Down to the floor you go. Shedding hairs all over my NASA shirt. You want me to open the door? All right. Here you go. All right. Ugh. What's worth hopping on at this time? Maybe Neon. Maybe Neon. It's kind of ABCDing out now, you see? A little micro ABCD going there. So maybe Neon. Somebody asked, what to get in on possibly Neon. Just be ready to exit at 10.8. But right now it's at 11.4, so 60 cents of risk. So sell CEI, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. No, but I'm talking about for a day trade. Like if you've been holding it forever, no, only take a partial profit today. ABBV for a swing. All right, let's see. Bree is still trying to make some progress there. No. ABBV had a very bad pivot break recently. No, I wouldn't think so, Christina. Let me double check the volume information here. No, it's definitely not ripe for a move either. I wish I had enough time with all of you to really teach you how to do all this chart reading. Awesome once you have it down. Here comes Gree, 31.75, 29.8 stop, makes $2 of risk. 31.75 break on Gree will signal a $2 entry, risk of a $2, an entry with a risk of $2. And I believe that was it just then. Gree, yes, that's the breakout on Gree. You like clove? It's a we hate clove here at the group. It's just slammed down to the bottom of its range, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's got nowhere to go but up. No, it can go to zero. Stocks do it every day. Here we go on GREE. Make sure you're taking profits out underneath every dollar and number. So there was 32. We're breaking 32. Make sure you take a little bit out. You got in at 31. What was it? 75. So this is just a micro little profit, but you should take it. 32. Take off 5%. And that was $2 of risk you should have been in for on GREE, and you still have a chance to enter. It's at 31.75, 31.85 right now. The momentum is building and happening. You still have a chance. It's I'm just trying to think of like an analogy, like spinning. It's like it's hawking up right now. Yes, this is a lovely analogy. It hasn't actually flung yet. Yeah, NCNA is not looking decent. It's looking okay. Decent would be maybe Dollar Tree. No, Dollar Tree was outstanding. But anyway, get what I mean. NCNA is not doing great, but it's holding. So that's good. SEAL, SEEL, with a complete total crap out. You don't want to be in that. That's doing the pullback thing just like Neon. GREE, we're hoping we'll follow through. Let's see what happens here. 31.75. It's like exactly where it's at right now. RCAT, that was hot the other day. No, it's no good today. CEI continues to run, but it looks like it's finally putting in a double top. So this could be the end of this rally, and it might consolidate and pull back for a week or two. CEI. All right, GREE, here we go. There goes GREE. Come on. 32.33. Excellent. All right, now if GREE can get all the way up underneath 33, you need to take 5 to 20% profits on your position. Is Lucid breaking out? Let's see. Yep, Lucid is having a bit of a breakout moment. Yep. Put it on instead of MAAC down here. So if you want Lucid right now, it's $1 of risk. $1 of risk to get into Lucid. We'll see where it goes from here. Gold is tanking. Yes, that's good. That's a good sign. People are taking their money out of gold. Because they're putting it into the market. It seems that the anticipation, perhaps those who have ears and eyes in Congress, it seems that the anticipation is possibly positive. So that's probably why gold is tanking, is because big money is converting all over to cash, and they're getting ready to put it into the market. Looks like the word might be probably to them. I mean, just based on what I'm seeing there, that maybe they're going to come to an agreement to raise the debt ceiling. One more time. Possibly that could be what's going on. Always, Daniel. Always. Minimum of 5%. Right now I'm in 10% gold. You have 200 shares of CEI at $2. Sell 20 shares. Take some profits when these things are up. Neon starting to move down to its stop. Watch Neon. Careful. If it hits 10.9, 10.8 with any strength, you should exit. But right now it seems to be holding that $11 level. And if you haven't gotten in Neon, this could be a good time to get in Neon at the bottom of this B level on the ABCD pattern. All right, later, Alex. We got some IPOs coming up today on the grid here. So we'll see what happens with those. See, there's now NCNA. That's a failed retest and a neckline breakdown. Exit NCNA, exit NCNA. NCNA is over. All right, we did finally get to 38,000 likes. Wow. All right, I think I'll just bring that right up to 40,000 myself. I'm surprised it counts your own likes. I mean, you could just sit here liking all day. I guess that's probably a flaw in the system. But I'll take advantage of it. Thanks. Somebody else is liking. We're gonna break 40,000. Meaningless, but all right. Here goes GRE again, capitulating to the upside. 32.50 we hit. Looking to take some profits out underneath the $33 level. So we're still keeping our fingers crossed on that. HGVIU has started trading the IPO. I do not have any real strong expectations for that grant. It's a unit trust, and those usually just hang around 10. But I pulled it up because sometimes, they're investing in an EV or something, and it's a hot sector and it flies. So, but I don't have really any good expectations for it. Yeah, a Dollar Tree a day keeps work away. All right, Dollar Tree did not break down at the neckline of 97. And it may still, as of yet, it's going to try for a second time now. It may break the high. It's going to go, it's trying to retest it right now. If it can re-break that high, anybody who wants to get in is very late. But you could get in for $2 of risk if it does. But the more important point is that if you're in it, to make sure you take some profits off just underneath the $99 level. And as it breaks and runs to 100, again, underneath the 100 level. A, B, and B for a swing. It's been on a pretty nice run lately. We called the long-term A, B, and B travel economic reflation swing a while back when Airbnb was way at the bottom around 133. It's at 170 now. So it's in the middle of its range. Harder to take now. Hey, thanks for all the likes. That brought me all the way up to 44,000 already. Way to go. How do I feel about SPY? Well, it's nice to see gold going down because that money is going somewhere and it's probably going to be going into the market. MMAT just broke out of yesterday's high, another significant point. You want to get in, you're able to get in for 20 cents of risk. Oh no, I think Rice is really bad. Really, really bad. It's been that way for years. And the only reason it's going up right now is just because people are pumping it. It's not doing good. Do I think CEI is going to break out? I don't know, but we're watching it, and if it does, we'll get in. Are we still in CEI, guys? I forget the risk I said on that. Out. I think we are. I think we said 50 cents of risk, and we're still on it. No, we had a failed retest and neckline breakdown, I think, at 326. Well, let me know if anybody's still in CEI. There goes Dollar Tree, breaking 99. And GRE with a fake out and fake out or retest and a potential neckline breakdown right now. Exit GREE if you got back in recently. Exit right there. 10 cents of risk for CEI? I don't think so. No, this doesn't seem possible. I think it was at least 30 cents of risk. That's why I said it's 10 cents of risk on CEI. No, Todd says 30 cents. Yeah, it's at least 30 cents of risk. 10 cents was something else. That was neon, I think. No. Oh, no, it was something else. Remember that 10 cents of risk somewhere. Moved up to 0.1? Well, if you're still in CEI, let me know. DraftKings sideways and at the middle of the range right now. Good time to sell puts and calls sideways at the top and bottom of the range. I do, man. When they're swing trades. And this show is recorded every day as well. And everyone who enters trades knows what they got in as well. So we have the group here. Just click the link in my bio in order to join the group. Yeah, these particular stocks are doing good today. Where can you day trade? Here at Webull. I'll send the link right now. Sign up through this link of mine and you'll get free stock. No, I'm not using Fidelity. This is Thinkorswim, but I recommend Webull. So see, Grant, HCVIU, not really putting in much movement. So it's a dud. For our purposes, as momentum trend traders. AMC sideways. Just went over this. AMC and GME are just too sideways for too long. Waste of money. Yeah, you can, and it's really good too. Webull on mobile. Yep, I hope WRB is better too. All right, we just had a ping, and that would have been a re-breakout somewhere. That might have been Apple. What was that? But in any event, Dollar Tree making its way all the way up to 100. This is the biggest buying volume day on Dollar Tree since November of last year already, and the day isn't even over yet. It could easily surpass that and become the biggest buying day on Dollar Tree since May of last year. So like a year and a half. So this is a significant day on Dollar Tree. XLV still doing well? Ooh, yeah, it's hanging in there. Boy, you probably got stopped out or should have been stopped out earlier on that. A rough fall right there about 30 minutes after the open. Home sales beat massively by 7%. All right, let me take a look at Zillow. No, no good. No good going on there. Redfin. No, no good going on there. What are your chart green? What is that indicator for? It's to tell me if the stock is moving up since the beginning of the day or not. It will be red if not. Either above or below where it started. Yeah, Apple's doing good. Sorry about the coughs, guys. One of the members says DLR announced an increase by $1 billion in their buyback program. Guy said, don't cough into your hand. Instablock. There's nothing worse than people that tell you how they want you to be. They're called communists, Hitlers, dictators, socialists, conformists, and they can fuck off. Some people just don't understand what this country was about, was formed. Because there's, I understand 99% of the rest of the world is not like this country, was not formed because of why our country was formed. So a lot of people, even in America, don't understand. But yeah, we're free here. So fuck you. I know, he's nowhere near me. It's hilarious. You're going to get yourself sick. And he's probably younger than me too. Anyway, let's circle things back around to the market. So SPY's looking like it's going to break up on another rally right now. Break upward, break out of 437 level. HYZN. Yes, why does that sound familiar? Hyzon Motors. Yeah, it's doing awful. Just awful. I wouldn't touch it probably in my lifetime. Across all the portfolios I manage, I would never put anybody into that. Terrible. Thanks, man. Use honey for the cough. Thank you. That's a nice tip. And yes, I will. What I did have this morning, I rotate back and forth. Yesterday I had tea with honey and ginger. Today I had fresh squeezed orange juice. So I'm just going back and forth like that. Vitamin C, and then tea, honey, ginger, then vitamin C. I probably should eat a fucking onion or something. What's that leaf people say, I had a friend who was telling me one time that they took this leaf. I think it's called like Savala or something. They took this leaf and they went on this like 4 hour like windowed acid trip experience journey unlike anything they've ever done before. That's it. Yeah, salvia. I think. Yeah, I probably need to have salvia. Fresh bone broth for being sick. I mean, yeah, that's gonna be. It sounds like cannabis. No way. Cannabis doesn't do that to me, right? To anybody. Maybe it does to some people, but frankly, for me, cannabis does nada. Does like nothing. In fact, it makes me silly. Does it happen to anybody else? It makes me like more hyper and silly, and that might be because I'm upside down backward. Like sugar makes me mellow, and coffee. I mean, sugar makes me mellow, and coffee makes me sleepy. I don't know, but yeah, if like marijuana, man, that makes me kind of wake up, whereas other people it makes them chill. Anyway, yeah, I've never done any what do you call them, psychedelics. Definitely never did that. That's because I am psychedelic already. But yeah, probably before I die, I will check out a little of this, a little of that. I definitely don't promote that, kids. Stay clean, because most important is mind over matter first. If you aren't in control of your own choices, you'll never be able to be in control of yourself and your life. First thing, first thing you got to get high on is yourself, mind over matter. Not for promotional use, or like it says in the bottom, do not attempt this. This was done by professionals only. Yeah, you guys, neon's working out. Okay, see that? It's looking good, right? But can it come back up around and break 12.4? I think it can, because it looks like a pretty classic ABCD pattern going on there. Hey, margaritas are a go. My favorite is Moscato. Moscato wine. I over E, intellect over emotion. I mean, that's what's made us human. Yeah. You take out the intellect, and we're back to gorillas again. So between intellect and emotion. Yeah. Oh, JZXN is making moves. JZXN. This is what we were kind of looking for and wondering about. If it can break 3.17, that will be an entry. Watch yourselves on Tesla. Just put in a double top, a failed retest, and neckline breakdown. It is testing the neckline right now. This is the point in which you would want to get out right around here on Tesla if it indeed breaks down, follows through on that breakdown. Okay, JZXN pulling back a little bit now. PALT halted going up. Let's see. Oh, all right, let's take a look at that. Lucid, it's stuck. Oh no, it was just breaking out, right? Somebody just asked me about Lucid. Let me pull up the chart. Yeah, no, again, it's stuck in this upper end of a range that it's been in since February. So, it's just going down and up and down and up, what you would call sideways, for 8 months now. So that's not where you put your money. You don't want to put money into things that don't do anything for your money. What percent of the portfolio do you day trade with? Really good question. You should day trade with about 10% of your entire net worth. Your invested liquid net worth. And then like 20% of it should be in a swing portfolio, and another like 15 or 20% in a macro portfolio, and then about 30, 40, 50% in a forever portfolio. And by the way, if you have a forever portfolio with the intentions of never selling anything in there, it doesn't mean that you can never use that money. You can always, you want to make sure that that forever portfolio is filled up with dividend earning stocks and assets. Reason being is you can get like a margin loan against or write checks against your gains, which is the recommended tax way to do that. And then the dividends start paying off whatever you got a loan against your holdings for. So just because you're forever holding something doesn't mean you can't access the funds. It's just like doing a refi on your house. The value goes up, you do a refi, you got more money now. Came out of nowhere. It's just the value of that asset has grown. Daniel, it's in the Market Mastery. So take that. Somebody drop Daniel the link to Market Mastery. There's an entire lesson in depth on it. It's called Your Life Portfolio. Your Life Portfolio. It's like a 50-minute lesson in there. Yeah, so PALT is really moving. I don't really have a gauge on it. System's not showing it. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of fold here. And bring up PALT. I see. So yeah, your stop, you would want it to be about 7.5. So about 60 cents to get in right now. On PALT. What is this? We are trading the stock market. That's a really funny question that I get asked a lot. This is not high school calculus. We're not doing a bunch of graphing. This is the stock market. We're making money. This is real world practical application of everything you learned in high school. CEI rebreak just happened. Yes. I forget if you guys are in it and why. Don't understand the 10-cent thing. But in any event, yeah, that breakout right there at about 3.4. You need about 20 cents of risk to get into that. About 1% per day, Jesse. And 1% per day after 1 year is 1,200%. Power of compounding, 253 trading days a year. 1% per day compounded is 1,200% gains. So a $10,000 account will be $120,000 by the end of a year. Hassan, yes, you can take loans against your stock, not the dividends, against your stock. And then the dividends, they come down like rain, and they can pay that loan off depending on how you structured it. Usually, margin loans are between 1 and 10%, typically 7 or 8%. But you can have a portfolio set up that can earn more than that in dividends. What is this power? You have about 20,000 to invest and you're not sure what to do. Please private message me, DM me on TikTok, private message me. and I'll give you some links to help sort things out, give you some ideas of what to do. Please don't do the wrong thing, which is start to use it to put it all on red. Don't put it all on one thing. I do have an island top like pattern that I go after, which I call the 3-day crap out. It's a gap up, push up, then turn red pattern. So sort of. All right, CEI is running more. You want to be taking profits underneath every 10-cent level. Oh, that's what I said probably on CEI, was you need to be taking profits underneath every 10-cent level on stocks between $3 and $5. Okay, that's what I said about 10 cents. Now we finally figured it out. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Don't know Dragon Ball Z. It was after my time. And even if it was during my time, I was not. I don't know why. I'm the perfect candidate to be a Dungeon and Dragons nerd, but for whatever reason, I just didn't like that shit when I was a kid. And most of my friends were those dudes too, playing Dungeon and Dragons at recess behind some area. Nope, not me. I just couldn't get it. It was just too fucking pretend. I don't. It was like too pretend. It was like, what was the point? What's the end goal? I think that was it. I always extrapolate things to their extremes. And so I'm like, what's the end goal of this? And they'd be like, it's just fun. And it doesn't compute for me. How much did I invest in my current setup? Dude, you don't have to have very much to have a very good setup going. You don't have to invest very much to have a very good setup going. You can get one 4K screen for $300. You can get one Bitcoin mining computer. I mean, crypto mining computer for like $1,000 to $1,500, and that's it. It's powerful enough to mine while you trade, so you're always making money on mining. And then it's powerful enough to trade. It's powerful enough to be your computer for your computer. And the 4K screen 32-inch, gives you enough real estate visually to get everything up on your screen. So maybe $1,300 to $1,800, not too bad. If anybody is interested in a system, a trading PC, private message me and I can get you some links to perfect builds, or I can build it custom for you. Just ask me about that as well. Mike, go. No, there's no reason I'm not responding. So what about go here? Let's see. All right. So with go, we're waiting for it to break yesterday's high. No, it didn't trigger yet. We wanted it to break yesterday's high, 17.8. We talked about that in pre-market. NCNA is now failed retest twice. It has done a 75% retrace, so you can now take off 50% of your position on NCNA, and then you're going to get all out at the breakdown if it breaks down at 2.95. Oh, you got in, Mike, but that's okay. It just didn't trigger, the R confirmed entrance yet, but it seems to be progressing nicely, so you're all right. I wonder where and when you got in though, and why. Oh, maybe because you saw on my screen how the price went above the white line. Is that what you did? And you took it upon yourself to get in? Well, but in fact, yeah, that one upon analysis, we need to wait for that. I see. We need to wait for that to break the previous day's high of green to be a full signal. But you're in good shape. It's put in some very strong signals. How did you know how much risk to get in for then, Mike? I mean, good job, I guess. Boom. Where'd you put your stop? Oh, because it says risk there and stuff. Have you been following the risk numbers there? Okay, yeah, just curious. So it doesn't happen to somebody else, perhaps. Kinda. All right. Sort of pseudo winging it. Sounds like. Dollar Tree now hitting a 99.56. So it is probably most definitely going to get you right underneath 100. And when it does, take a bigger chunk than you've ever taken before as far as profit. Because once it goes to 100, what's next? 200, right? So, and no one thinks it's going to 200 today. So once it hits 100, it's a very psychological number, starts to encounter resistance. All right, PALT popped up from 8 to 8.7. Make sure you're taking profits every 25-cent level. 825, 850, 875. We've hit all of those. 3 profit targets, all of them. So that's 5 to 20% you want to be taking out at each of those levels. If you're late now and you're already on the third one, but you didn't even take any of them, you need to take 3 of them worth of exit. So 15% to 60% of your position. 15% to 60% of your position you need to take here at 875. There goes Dollar Tree hitting 98.84. PALT hitting 8.9. And that's another profit point right underneath 9. So that'll be your fourth take profit point in a split second there. You're absolutely moving your stop to break even at this point. Should you get out of UCO? Let's see. I don't know what's going on with UCO. Oh, oil? No. What's the difference between UCO and USO? Oh, crude and United States, and they're both priced the same. The best stocks at the moment, I think, and what you mean by that, your question is probably what should you put your money in long term? Microsoft, but not all of your money. Don't put all of your money into that. Put about 5%. You need to diversify your holdings across many different asset types like bonds, municipal bonds, corporate bonds, government bonds, emerging markets bonds, real estate, emerging market real estate, developed markets real estate, commodities, corn, soy, cows, base materials, aluminum, copper. There's just so many things that you should be invested in order to have a strong, robust portfolio. PALT hit 9.1. There you go. Good, Norm. Way to go. 99.8 is fine. Where is that? What were we talking about? Dollar Tree. Okay. Yeah, and now if Dollar Tree breaks 98.9, 98.9, that can be your all out. The only way you can go all in one stock at a time is if you're an absolutely advanced expert trader with at least a decade of full-time experience. If that's not you, then beware. You may be setting yourself up to lose a ton of your money in the long run, like in a 6-month period. Neon, somebody asked, is there anything we're getting into for a day trade? Neon, we're in Neon. That's looking good. DATS, DATS, continuing to progress. Watch your Dollar Tree stop. Over on NCNA, you should have de-risked 50% on the defense. No, it's not a lie. You're not a pro. You say, I'm not a pro. You're not a pro. Throw all in on a solid stock and always get gains. But what you are is stupid, inexperienced, naive. So that's what you have to worry about. Okay. All right. And then I'm giving you smart advice. And if you don't take it, I mean, that's just extra reason why you're a fucking idiot. Just icing on the cake. But if you do take it, I have much respect for you. Send him all in on Wolf. Yeah, where's the dog when we need it? And then those same people go, there's no need to be rude. Yeah, there's fucking need to be rude because I'm trying to save you from living under a goddamn bridge. And you're an idiot. So there's reason to be rude. Wouldn't that be icing off the cake if someone doesn't? Yeah, maybe. Let him go. Let him go. Trying to help the dude. PALT testing 9.1, looking very good. Make sure you're taking profits underneath every 25-cent level. Continued. Forget about the wolf. Yeah. Dollar Tree hanging in there. CEI to $90. That's something. Wow. When should you buy CEI today? Boy, it's amazing. Everybody's all over CEI. Yeah, no answer on that. Dollar Tree hanging in there. What I wanted to say was NCNA testing our stop, 2.95. Watch your 2.95 all-out level on NCNA. Tesla rebreaking. If you want Tesla on the rebreak of the high, it could be a fake out, so it's pretty high risk. But you can get in for $7 of risk, Tesla. Why did all these stocks have a gain of 5% or more? Because each one that I picked here is something experiencing something abnormal and very special today. Each one. So this is not just like a random pallet across the market. These particular stocks are having an extraordinary day. For instance, Dollar Tree is putting in more volume and purchase and demand for its shares than it has in over a year. And it is having a day with a range that it hasn't seen for over half a year. So it's a very rare day, very rare moment. So each of these have a different reason why they're experiencing massive gains. And we watch them for follow through because sometimes they go to the moon. Yeah, for sure, Emma. It's strong. It is doing pretty okay. Who said what? Benjamin. People in California like living under in bridges, though. Yeah, they don't want you saying anything negative about that. Equality. Living under a bridge is just as good as living, in a mansion. It's just as good. There's no difference. You can't discriminate against me. We don't think different like that. We are drones. We are drones. What about lithium? Yeah, I think that's really great. Lithium Auto, I don't know much about them, but from their chart, looks sideways for a year now. So not where I would put my money, but lithium mining company. If anyone knows of a good ticker for lithium mining, I'll recommend it. I'll take a look at the chart. There goes Dollar Tree, broke over 100. That will literally trigger set stop market sell orders. Okay, so be very careful. There could be a huge pullback coming now. Make sure you take your largest profit point. That doesn't mean sell all, just the larger chunk out here at the $100 level. Okay, it popped to 129 and it's back to 100 now. Yeah, but Norm, don't forget that your volume profile is only showing you the history of how many days your volume profile is showing you. In actuality, like a couple months ago, there was a massive drop from 100, and above that point were months of people who were investing into the company. So they just got their hearts just ripped out of them one day. They never got to sell. They got turned into instant overnight bag holders. And so there is a ton of bag holding pain from $100 up to like $105. But it's from a while ago. Let me see. DLTR. Pulling it up now. Yeah, it was like August 27th. Huge amount of bag holders. And actually we cut through them. It was at like 98. So we did already cut through them. 98 to 99 to 100. So I guess you could say that they're behaving and they're letting it run free. They want to see where it's going to go. So good. Maybe it has the potential to keep going. But I do see what you're seeing, yeah. So now we've already put in more volume than Dollar Tree has ever seen in a year. More buying volume in a year. And soon, very soon, it'll be even more than a year. It will be the most buying on record in over, wow. Today may end up being the most volume on record. Well, in my charting history, in the history of this chart right here, 6 years. So this is a big day. This is a huge day for Dollar Tree. There's a lot of buying going on. By the way, what happened? Does anybody know what the news is? Somebody copy and paste it. Not like I care. Dollar Tree raising their prices to $2 Tree. Yeah, Eric, you and I had the same thought. That's hilarious. That's the best. In about 100 years, Dollar Tree is going to feel like a penny tree. Yeah, that was a good setup. Boy, what's the big news on Dollar Tree? We're changing our name to $2 Tree. Oh, that's good. How would a government shutdown affect the stock market? It's a good question. I feel like it's a negative for the USA. And so because of that, investor confidence gets rocked, and so the market gets rocked. So I think it would be negative. How negative? It's hard to say, but I can say that it would be a negative. They boosted a buyback. Wow. All right. Buyback for Dollar Tree. Interesting. What's their market cap? Because is this the one that you were talking about earlier that is now boosting it to a $2.5 billion total buyback? Yes. What's their total market cap? Go take a look. Market cap share float, 200 million. So it's amazing it's even moving. Where the hell's the market cap? There it is. I think it's 19 million or maybe more now. Let's call it billion. Let's call it 20 billion. And they're doing 2.5 billion buyback. So that's 12.5% buyback. That's pretty aggressive. Perhaps over the next 10 years, they're looking to take the company private. Because that's pretty aggressive. But 12.5% buyback, theoretically, that means the price should be worth more than 12.5% than where it started at the beginning of the day. But actually, it was only a 1 billion, so 1/20th, so 5% buyback. So it was at 93 plus 5%, something like 99. You go. There's the rough math. 22.5 billion. Yeah, now the beginning of the day it was 19 billion. Suddenly 3 billion, they got $3 billion more worth of interest. And it's still going pretty good. All right, PALT now hitting 9.6. Are you guys taking your profits underneath every 25-cent level on PALT? 5 to 20%. Excellent, Sergio. Way to go. What are you guys up or down today? How are you guys doing? Either percent or R. What would RJ do? Yeah. You must learn from RJ. NCNA, no, we don't have a price target on that. In fact, we're exiting now. So you guys make sure you're out of NCNA. The exit happened on that, I guess, while we were talking. Down 0.46R, picked wrong day trade to enter. I see. Yeah, because I see. Yeah, there was quite a few good opportunities there. Dollar Tree, GREE, NCNA. So maybe it was NCNA. Oh, Norm says he's up 2R. Very good. RJ says he's up 2R. Mauricio's up 1R. How about you, Sergio? Todd says he's down 1R. Missed a Dollar Tree, darn it. James Marvin down 1R. Excellent. Yeah, I figured. Chris Moran, 0.3R. Very good. Now remember, any day where you're just down 6R, Ahmad, okay, that's insane, but good. But make sure you're only risking 1R on these. Down 2R, but fighting back, Stephen Harlow. What happened, my friend? That sounds like you took some trades we did not take and did not exit when we did exit. So I'm not sure I'm seeing negative 2R on our plate today, but maybe some things just went a little bit too weird for you. Okay. Ford, yeah, let's take a look at it. We're in Ford swing trade. Yeah, so hopefully it can continue. Then we have a good swing trade going on it. Down less than 0.25R. Excellent. Excellent, Jamal. Excellent. Any day you can be within plus or minus 3R is perfect. You're guiding yourself along as a perfect trader. Any day you can be plus or minus 3R within those bounds, you're doing fine. And then there's going to be these days that come once a month, maybe a good one once a week, and maybe a good one once a quarter, where you make 10, 20, 30 R. And it all works together. Not every day on the stock market is the same. Eric says, I didn't get into Dollar Tree because I can get more shares with cheaper stock for better gains with limited day trades. Didn't work well today. Come on, IPO. Week and a half. Nicholas says he's down 8% from the past week and a half. Not bad. Being minus 8% for a week and a half. The market's been terrible. It's been ripping everyone apart. Not bad, because minus 15% in 1 week, that's when you got to worry. You're minus 8% in a week and a half. That's pretty tame. That's pretty okay. Obviously I wish you well and better and to win. But just know that you're doing a really good job of minimizing your losses. You're doing a really good job. 1R, 2R, the R means risk. Somebody's asking, what does that mean? So in proportion to your portfolio, we use an R unit of 1% of our portfolio in this group. So all of our trades equal 1% of risk of loss on our portfolio if we enter. That's why I call out, these levels like Dollar Tree, get in for $2 of risk, stuff like that. There's a calculation that goes along with that. No, it doesn't mean return. Actually, it means risk. And then, so if somebody made a trade that was worth 3% of what their portfolio started the day at, then they made 3% gains on their portfolio, and we call that 3R. Need another hood for the soul. Dondrell, we need to continue our lesson. Let's try and do that tomorrow, if you have time. But basically, Dondrell, you contact me when you feel like you've got the time in front of you, anytime in the next few weeks or tomorrow, whatever. And yeah, and then we'll finish that up. We'll go over some of the good swing trading stuff. Not today, though. Today's going to be a long trading day for me here, a little bit longer than normal. All right, so we have the Fed meeting in 14 minutes, or speaking. Powell's going to speak in like 15 minutes. So you might see the market snap in one direction or the other. Be right back, you guys, on TikTok. Just hold on. The screen's going to go black, but I'm just doing something on my phone. Oh, it's not really working. Interesting. All right. Well, I'm coming back to TikTok now. Here I am. I'm back. All right. You guys click the link in my bio. You guys on TikTok. Missed the pop on Pout. Look at that. PALT, you guys. Yes, and it halted. I was flipping around right when that happened. Autobots. Loud. PALT. Did you? Who's still in PALT? I know that Sergio and RJ are doing good on it. You just got even, Steven. Steven, you're in PALT? Man, that's great to hear. Excellent. Excellent. That's why we don't stop until we're down 3%. If you break 3%, then you stop on the day. You don't stop trying to hit your 1% goal on the day until you break -3%. Gosh, you got in late and you still made 1R. Way to go. What are you at, Sergio? I think you seem to be most, I don't know, RJ, possibly. What do you guys got as far as return on PALT so far? Because I think you guys got in a nice early point there, maybe around 8. So you might be up 25%, which I'm not sure what that would be on your R. I think I said $1.50. 1R, very good. Norm missed it. Damn, Norm, boy, I bet you feel that. It's halted to the upside. Yeah. Ahmad's got 1.5R going. Sergio's up 70% on it. What? So you got in earlier, Sergio. You were watching it and you got in around 7. Must be. No, even 6.26. Wow. Wow. Very good job. All right. And so how much is that on your portfolio? Maybe 5? Not enough. Damn. Not enough to make up for that trip to Vegas the other day, huh? All right, so PALT will be coming out of the halt in 2.5 minutes. I'm going to take a quick 1-minute walk. Be right back. Okay. All right, 45. 45 seconds. Actually, yeah. 20 seconds until PALT resumes. There we go. Now it's 20 seconds. Okay. 15, 14, 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resuming exactly where it started. If you already had your take profit orders set, you might have got them hit. Way to go, RJ, if you did, because it went all the way up to 1164 for a millisecond. RJ, did you get that, Phil? If you did, my God. Did anybody get it, Phil, up the ladder on PALT at 11, 1150? Hit 11. He got one. RJ got one. And so, RJ, the reason you got one is because you didn't put another order in at 1150, did you? You only put one order. Am I correct? Right. So what are you going to do next time, RJ? Are you going to be like Evan? Are you going to put another order up there even higher? Yeah, 3 orders ahead. That sounds good. I like it. Get them all in there because you never know. Pull back on Dollar Tree, exit Dollar Tree. Thank you very much, guys. That's the exit on Dollar Tree. It was so fast, wasn't it, RJ? I mean, it was, but it happened. Anybody who had orders up there got filled. Especially if you have a weird number, because then you don't get stacked behind people. Okay? RJ, and anybody listening, when you're going to be presetting your orders, put it at a weird number. So for you, that might have been like 11.46. I think that's a number no one would choose. 11.43. Oh, 310. Okay. Down there, but I won't listen to anything by doing this. Okay. Do I think a swing trade on Costco after Powell speaking will be worth it? I really don't know which way Costco is going to go necessarily. It's been topping since August. So for the last 40 days, Costco's been struggling to go further. So I think that's it. It's over. It's topped out. The run is over on Costco. Smart money is taking their time to take their profits. Yeah, RJ. Yeah. Nah, Gree is kind of crapping out. No on Gree. At the moment, CI is not doing much of anything, but you guys in Neon, you might have noticed that it's putting in some bars of excitement sometimes. It's got this just nice base that it's putting in at that B, between the B and the C level on the ABCD pattern. Matt, 39, you say you're still holding CEI from 88 cents. Make sure you take 10% profits out at these levels. Anytime a stock can give you a future reward soon, take some profits. Don't waste time with your money. All right, Neon's starting to build up some energy. No, Pout is not necessarily done yet. Your stop should be break even if you've taken multiple profits on Pout. And outside of that, your stop should be at 870. Your all out stop. Yes, day trading and swing trading. But yeah, this live is day trading. What, Jer? Oh, DATS is green most of the days. From the open at 4 is now more than 3 times the start value. This is an IPOU breakout. We missed, guys. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or did I alert that? I think I did alert that. I don't know that I wrote it down, but I think I remember just calling it out. We were in it. Okay. Yeah, CEI breaking out again. 337. 50 cents of risk if you want CEI. Still room to get in Neon? Yes, actually. But you should get in for 75 cents of risk. Yeah, we're in CEI. No, Neon's not a swing. Whenever stocks go off the charts like that, we call them unhinged or wild. When they get like that, you never hold them overnight. Never. They're day tradable only when they become like that. I see. Yeah, it's even more than that. Yeah, it's parabolic is a good way to put it. But it's when they just rip off the chart. There's gaps. There's bars of heights that are just unusually large compared to normal trading. Yeah. To make trading a full-time job, you need to have like a pyramid of wealth built up. Really, ideally to day trade as your main source of income. So professional day trading, it can be done solely, but it sure is a hell of a lot more safer if it's only 10% of what you're doing with your money, with 10% of your money. All right, CEI keeps going. You want to take off 5 to 20% underneath every, is it 10-cent level? What investment is needed to make a decent income? Like, it sounds to me like you're asking how much money do you need? Probably like $50,000. Maybe 30,000, between 30 and $50,000. Honestly, that's the amount that you're going to need to make a decent income to be safe. But you're going to have to spend a lot of time, half a year to a year and a half or more, practicing, perfecting, transitioning from whatever you make money at now to that minimum. How much to pull out of CEI? Between 5 and 20% of your day trade position every 10 cents that it goes up. But if you're swing trading, that's a different story. You opened your account last week with 25K, and I'm betting, because there's a 90% chance I'm right, I'm betting you fell below that, and now you can't day trade more than 3 times in a 5-day period because you fell below the day trade limitation. But I have a 10% chance of being wrong, so that's okay. Point being, you really don't want to be trading with real money in the beginning. You want to be practicing. Okay, good. You want to be practicing. And then when you do put 25 or 30K into an account and you start day trading with it, you should be day trading with only a small portion of it, as if you had like $5,000, not $25,000. So anyway, the risks are real in trading. Watch out. So someone asked me, what's the biggest indicators I look at in the overall market? Pivot points on charts. Pivot points on charts. I don't know. It depends on what you mean by indicators. If you're talking like RSI MACD stuff, then I use pivot points. But if you're talking about strategies, or do I watch the SPY or something? Yeah, that's different. Oil moved up to 75.8 at one point 30 minutes ago. 75.8. Highest level since the pandemic. How can you learn to use pivot points in your trading? Really good question. Send me a private message and I'll get you a link. Or if you see this link go by, you can follow it. Pout is probably going to ABCD. Let's see what happens. If it holds 8.7 level, yeah, then it's probably going to ABCD out. You find yourself getting out too early. Absolutely. That's everybody's problem. So there you need to send me a private message and I'll help you with that. Also, click the link in my bio. Somebody said, he doesn't know a thing. You know what happened to that person? All right. Where's the time here? Fed Doc Jerome Powell should be talking. Is anybody watching? Yeah. Is anybody watching that? I can't pull it up for some reason. I've tried about 5 times. But it looks like maybe remarks haven't started yet because the market hasn't really changed at all. You can't either, huh? Yeah, goodbye. Jamal, I accidentally left but tried to re-enter the Zoom, but the live links chat wasn't showing up. The Discord does that sometimes for the VIP chat. Oh, let me see. Maybe, let's see. VIP. Yeah, it should be showing. Yeah, it should be showing to you, Jamal, if you're VIP. You said I can't either. Interesting. Do you, what like Discord membership? What kind of Discord member role do you have? Talking about the tab. I know. Oh, VIP will be missing off the list. That's what the problem is. You have to. I see. You have to turn the tab. Sometimes there's like a little arrow on the left. You have to click it, and it will turn and open up all the sub channels. You gotta turn the little arrowy thing. All right. That's probably what I'm not for sure, but that's probably what the problem is. Could be some strange permission thing. I don't administrate the group, although I do have that power, but I don't do it. Elliot and Jacob do. So send them a message and tell them the weird thing you're experiencing. And really, with a screenshot would like make things a whole lot better. So if you can send a screenshot along with it too, then Elliot and Jacob will start to be aware of that issue, and they'll fix that. Jer says you need to update your app. That's possible. Do I reinvest my profits? It's super subjective. Because it depends on what profits from where, because there's swing trading profits, there's day trading profits, there's my macroeconomic portfolio profits, there's forever hold, long-term investment profits. There's whether or not I need money at any moment to buy something versus should I just reinvest it. So right now I'm sidelining my cash on the market as I do not like the sound of the debt ceiling potentially not being raised on October 18th. Yeah, unknown. That's a very common thing. Somebody says they lost all their money in trading. Very common. 90%. So just so you don't feel bad, 90% of new traders lose 90% of their money within 90 days. It's called the 90-90-90 rule. Look it up online. It's 100% verified and backed by audits of brokerages, and it's absolutely true fact. That's good. Yes. Yeah. Risk management. That's the most important thing. You're in a course right now that has a heavy focus on backtesting, strategy development, and risk management. Yeah. And if I may, I'll just drop a link to my classes as well. It's not a course, but it's video lessons. And you can go check that out if you like. There you go. It's going by fast. It just went by. So if you want that link, find it there. DATS is continuing, yes. Yep. You went in with 70 cents of risk. Okay, let's see. 16.5 effectively was the breakout to about a stop of about the 15.5. 16. You needed to do probably you needed to set about $1 of risk, but you were close. So good job. Oh, at 16.25. Good. 75 cents. That's perfect. You nailed it. All right. You burned 2 accounts down to the ground. 3,000 then 6,000. Yeah. It's really hard to make money with $3,000 to $6,000 day trading. But day trading is so exciting. It's so hard, the temptation, But you can always practice with a paper money account of similar value, like a $5,000 paper money account. Practice day trading in that, and then use your $3,000 or $6,000 of real money to place either swing trades or just put it in dividend earning stocks or put it on the market, like SPY, VOO. But yeah, I understand that. You bought CEI at 221. Good. Make sure you sell like 10% up here. Good morning. I am here now, says Charlie Fox. That's funny. That's awesome. Good morning. There it is again. You said, where did I put the link? There it is again. I just posted it for you. Great. You're not seeing the link? All right. I'll post it again. But don't forget also to click the link in my bio, guys. Ram, nice. Able to keep up now thanks to this group. Yeah, because there's so many really kind of pieces to the whole process, isn't there? And you kind of have to know all of them then to even have a goal. And you can't do anything in life without a goal. So it's just an impossible situation, and it just takes experience because I always say wisdom is knowing what not to do, and because it comes from experience. Yeah, the 1% was a life changer. 100%. Yeah, or 1%. Dollar Tree is actually hitting 100.59 just now. Did you see that? Jamal says, my teachers bought a $2,500 course from this lady who caps about everything. She said she made $1 million in one day. I told her to ask her on what, and she couldn't answer. She just avoided the question. Little sketchy. Yeah, it probably was paper money she made the money on. But in her defense, I have made $1 million. I made 1.2 million in one day on a day trade before, and I can't remember what stock it was. So maybe she's telling the truth. I don't know. But that was because it was like 20 years ago when I was a total idiot. But I have made last year, I made $40,000 one day. And then we went out to CarMax and bought a car. That was fun. And then I had other days where I made 25,000. So, yeah. No, we're not just day trading options. In fact, I recommend not to day trade options. I recommend to day trade only with stocks. And there's just so many reasons for that, and wise reasons. Those are words of wisdom. Actually, Philip, that money was made in an IRA, so tax free. I mostly day trade in my IRA, tax free. Dollar Tree still going. Yep, hitting 100.78. Super awesome. Yeah, but then when I take the money out that I want, like to buy a car with, you got to pay taxes on that. But I didn't take it out of the IRA. I just made it an excuse that I had more money in the IRA, an excuse to be able to be safe to spend money that I had somewhere else, if that makes sense. You love CEI so much. Yeah, you talk about it all the time. You're shilling the room so much, I'm freezing because it's so chilled. I'm so cold from all that you're shilling. Yeah, but that is one beautiful run, isn't it? Yeah, what a beautiful run. DATS is still running. Some of our members got back in. I believe that many of our members probably shouldn't have gotten out. So there could be many of our members still in DATS. I hope you are. If you are, take profits 5, yeah, something like that, Daniel. 5 to 20% profits underneath every 50-cent level on DATS. Right, Tony. That is correct. But there's definitely exceptions. Palt is flying, yes. Oh, that's funny you say that. Have you thought about also streaming on Twitch? Not only have I thought about it, but I've opened up the Twitch account. You can go follow me, guys. I'm at Chart Trader Evan Evans. So I'm going to give you the link here, you guys. Go follow me on Twitch right now. Because over the weekend, we're going to set this all up on Twitch. And I'm going to give you the link now to my Twitch. Go follow me there because there's going to be some activity starting up over there. And you guys on TikTok, I can't really paste that link because I don't have it on my pasteboard right now. But it's Chart Trader Evan Evans, EVANS. So I have a grand total of 4 followers since last night when I opened the account. But you guys can maybe pop it up to 10. That'd be great. No, it should be pretty popping pretty soon. So you'll be happy to be one of the first, I guess. Yes, I do invest in real estate. And that's what we were getting online last night, talking about. I'm investing in the Bahamas over the next 2 months. And so we were talking a lot about the Bahamas. Beautiful place. Ahmad, nice. Thank you. Oh, Ben following you. All right, man. I just got one more follower, so we're up to 5 now. I guess not a lot of people use Twitch. Oh, no. There we go. I'm up to 8 now. Thank you very much, guys. Let's see if we can hit 10. No, that thing will probably be hundreds or thousands pretty soon once I start broadcasting on there. So I'll be setting that up over the weekend, and hopefully on Monday morning, we'll be going Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and then there's one new one, Facebook Gaming. Probably I'll be over there as well as the Zoom and the Discord. For Oz, you were the 10th. I didn't even see it hit 10. Really? How do you know? Can you click on followers? Let me see. I can't click on followers, so well, good job, man. For us, you're always so special. Got the 10th. Nicholas says Bahamas would be a nice place to have a rental Airbnb. And yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. 100% exactly what I'm doing. Real estate makes about 100% ROI per year on your money. Okay? It's a fucking lot. Right now it is, if you know where to invest. 100% per year on your money. Crypto mining can make 150% per year on your money. So both real estate and crypto mining are excellent sort of passive income sources for making unbelievable returns. The stock market's going to give you 8 to 12% per year. It did 40% last year because of the reflation after the crash. But normally you get about, on average across your life, like 7, 8, 9% out of the market per year. That's for investing long term. And then swing trading, macroeconomic portfolio, you can get between 40 and 80% per year. And then swing trading, you can get hundreds of percent per year. And then day trading, you can break the thousands of percent per year point. So, but it should be on a curve as far as like how much you risk on those, because the higher the reward, the higher the risk. Are we out of neon? No, there's no reason to get out of neon. We would only be out if it were to break down the B level, which is 11 on the ABCD pattern. Yeah, Daniel, that's awesome. I'll give you a good rate, a discount on it. Thanks about the interviews and getting on people's pages. No, I haven't ramped things up to that level yet. I still need to get my SEC license. So, that way I can, legally advise people as to what to do, like definitively. Like I can listen to their financial situation, make a judgment, give them my advice, and then if they do that, I'm not liable if it goes right or wrong. But you are if you're not SEC certified. So that's why what I give you guys is just an education. I'm just giving you an educational experience here. And in fact, I don't know any of your, personal finance parameters. None of you. So, I can't give you a personal financial advice. There's just no way. I don't know your situation. So it absolutely makes sense that, when I tell you to get into this stock, get in that stock, it's simply something I'm saying as part of this group experience. I don't know anything about your personal financial situation. You are the one making those choices. You know your personal financial situation, and you have to get on top of that. Am I able to mute my own mic on here? I don't know. I got to make a phone call. I don't think I can mute on the TikTok. That's his diving, but the last stop level should be 1670. 1670. So anyway, what I was saying was that I'm giving you guys all these opportunities and educational experience, but it's completely up to you whether or not you take a trade or not. It's not my responsibility.
Yeah, from the looks of it, if Powell is talking, from the looks of it, it's not going good because tech is breaking down. And that is likely because Powell is signaling inflation. He's about to start right now. Okay, okay, interesting. Let's see what happens. Yeah, probably, CNBC. Philip asks, "Am I going to buy in on Werby? WRBY. Um, we will trade it based on how it moves. So we're going to day trade it based on how it moves. So if it gives us a signal based on certain strategies for IPO breakouts, then we will take it. And if it doesn't happen, then we won't. Yeah. So we watch it. We watch it for the right signals, and then we get in if it signals. Sorry, I'm also typing to my wife. She's at the car dealership right now. Got to get our catalytic converters replaced. That is one good thing here in Texas is that every year you have to update your car's compliance. With what do they call it? Not exhaust. What do they call it? The standards of emission standards. But over in California, you can go. I think you only need to do that like once every couple of years. And so I think I like the fact that I know it's more of a hassle, but I think I like the fact that at least here in Texas, you have to comply every year if you want to renew your registration, and it just keeps dead, dying cars off the road, and it makes sure that everyone's car is up to more rigid compliance. Yeah, sure. On Neo, somebody wants me to take a look at Neo. So Neo's been in a downtrend with some support since January. In my opinion, it is not good to put your money into it because it's going either sideways or down, and those are not two places where you want your money to be going. Mm. Yeah, CI broke $4. PALT coming back up. You're still in PALT. The stop was 870. What do I think about an Apple 146 call October 1? Waste of money. If you think Apple's going to go up, you don't get an out of the money contract to where you think it's going to go to. You're just going to lose your money. You get an in the money contract like the 140. Still on. Yeah, it's a long day today. Will Baba come back up? Just fucking no. No. Find something else to obsess about in the next 2 or 3 years before Baba ever gets back up. And then ask me about that one. No, Baba is not coming back up. Oh, maybe you're a bag holder. Yeah, just get out of it. Okay, here comes Pout. If you didn't get a chance to take off at 11, now you need to make 5 or get out 5 to 20% here underneath the 11 level. And actually now we're under the 1150 level and we're at 1160. Make sure you're getting out 5 to 20%. And it's hitting 1161, 1160. 11. Can it break the previous high of 1164? We were right there. All right, the market is rallying a little bit after falling. Oh, look at Pout go. Take another 5 to 20% off. Pout is hitting 12 now, 12.15, 12.16. It's a halt level, 12.17. 12.17 is the halt level. If it starts slamming up against that, there we go. We're at the halt level. You need to take out another 5 or 20% before it halts on you. All right, just chucking a little 5% overboard just to make you happy. And we're halting on Pout, P-A-L-T. Nope, and we're pulling back a little bit. That's giving it a little breathing room. It may not fully halt. Yes, Mecca is trading. It's putting in some range. Let's let it do these 2 candles first. $12.28. All right, take another 5 to 20% off underneath $12.50. Ooh, we are halting at $12.34 if it can stay here for 15 seconds. P-A-L-T. Next halt level is 12.48. P-A-L-T. How do I find all these short squeezes? So send me a private message and I'll get you the link. I ask your mother. That was rather a good one. Yeah, no, we're still in Palt, P-A-L-T. It is all the way up to 12.50 now. Hello, Kelly. Do you pay money for the link? You do not have to pay money to get the link. I can get you the link. When you go to the link, if you have to buy the thing, if that's what you're asking, like at the link, not completely, because send me a private message and I'm going to talk with you as well. Give you some guidance. Excuse me. What's happening with Mecca? Did it halt? Yeah, Mecca has halted. All right. And it's going to open at 1175, right in the middle of the range. So if it breaks 1233, you can then get in for $2 of risk. $2 of risk on Mecca. if it breaks 1233. Do I think PALT will keep going up? I don't know. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep making money off of it as it does. We're in it and we're taking profits. CEI price target, we don't know. We're just going to keep holding and taking profits as it goes up. No, Gary, that's not exactly correct. There's a lot of nuance to it. Can somebody get him the market mastery link? There's a section called special, all about how to trade IPOs. Just go learn all that. Well worth your time. Somebody dropped the market mastery link. All right, I'll type it. All right, there goes Mecca. If it can break 1233, you can get in for $2 of risk. And there it is. There's the breakout on Mecca. $2 risk. Hopefully you got in. Let's see where this goes. Stop at 1050. To CEI party, yeah. There goes PALT hitting 13. Take another 5 to 20% off underneath 13 right now. And it's hitting 1320. 3 as a high. Underneath 1350, you're going to take another 5 to 20% off. Meanwhile, Mecca is pulling back hard. No, MEKA. There it is, 1348 on PALT. Take another 5 to 20% of your position off on PALT. We have no change in direction on the market. The semiconductor index is dropping pretty strongly. Semiconductor is getting hit hard. Doing well today are utilities and staples and healthcare. Thanks, Jeff. This is just part of it. You're not even seeing everything. Thank you. Neon breaking down. Yeah, but you got to babysit that stop, and the stop is 1080. Yeah, and that's not every screen either. There's another one back here. Right there. There. Yeah. It really does help. Why didn't you know about this as a kid? It's possible your parents have a job and are maybe lower class or lower middle class, and that is why. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's where I came from too. But, I think we should all be taught about financial, what do they call it? Financial intelligence, I forget what they call it, but financial intelligence when we're kids. But we're not. And the government will never tell you that because they don't want to be responsible financially for what you do, the choices you make. They don't want that responsibility. Financial literacy, thank you. So anyway, you've got to learn that either on your own or from a mentor. Highly recommend doing it that way, from a mentor. It's not fear of asking, I can tell you that, because my kids don't want to know, and I teach them, and they learn. So it's not necessarily fear of asking, necessarily. I guess if you're older, yeah, fine, yeah, you could say so. But it's people not passing down the torch. AIKI, let's see. So Mika has failed to make a high. I wouldn't necessarily go on the defense yet until it tries again and then fails that. Okay, Jamal. Jamal says Powell is speaking. I can see the market is rallying a little. Yeah, I guess I'll pull it up on YouTube.
Strong demand to return as Delta cases continue to decline, bringing faster progress toward full employment. It is frustrating to acknowledge that getting people vaccinated and getting Delta under control 18 months later still remains the most important economic policy that we have. And it's also frustrating to see the bottlenecks and supply chain problems not getting better. In fact, at the margin, apparently getting a little bit worse.
Thank you, Donjo.
And that's what has we see that continuing into next year probably, and holding inflation up longer than we had thought. But ultimately, the look for next year.
What it means, Jamal, last meeting you said there isn't enough inflation. What it means is there's not enough people going back to work. There's not enough productivity. There's not enough lift. Because that's what inflation is. The productivity of mankind.
So it is quite interesting that uncertainty is still a part of the lexicon here.
There's always uncertainty. Who the fuck is this lady? Does anybody know something that's 100% certain other than, I guess, facts and math? Everything else in society is uncertain.
Shipping costs are soaring. All of you, or rather the Federal Reserve, the BOE, and the ECB have all characterized this as transitory. But history would suggest that temporary inflation, if it goes on long,
yeah, exactly.
Permanent. And
inflation is lift. It's human productivity. It's how much more efficiently humans are doing things year over year. That's literally what it is. So if inflation is 2.25%, which it normally is, it's because humans are 2.25% more efficient at picking apples, creating energy, whatever it is, every year, compared to the last year. It's a trajectory that we as humans continue to have 2.25%. Now they can mess things up and cause higher inflation than humans are causing by deliberately raising rates, loan rates, lending rates. And that's when you get runaway inflation.
Current inflation spike is really a consequence of supply constraints meeting very strong demand. And that is all associated with the reopening of the economy, which is a process that will have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And we see those things resolving. It's very difficult to say how big the effects will be in the meantime or how long they will last. But we do expect that we'll get through that. Now, Alexander, I think you identified exactly the right risk is if this
Norm, that's funny.
Even though it ultimately is very likely to prove temporary, if it lasts long enough, will it start changing the way people think about inflation? And we monitor that very, very carefully through a number of different lenses.
What do I think about CEI? Should you hold? Yes, and you should sell a little too, like 10% up here.
So, of course, if we were to see sustained higher inflation, and that would become a serious concern. I will tell you, the FOMC would certainly respond, and we would use our tools to assure that inflation runs at levels that are consistent with our goal.
Thank you. President Lagarde, in your speech yesterday, you seemed to give more emphasis than you had given before to the upside risks of inflation.
Comment on these people.
I was wondering whether you could flesh this out a little bit for us.
Well, I tend to agree with my colleague Jay Powell in considering that the inflation, that the price increase that we are seeing at the moment is largely attributable to the real. So whether you look at energy prices, whether you look at some VAT aspects in the euro area, particularly in Germany, whether you look at some
no, don't buy AMC
having to do with sales. All of that is base effects, and it's, the economy reopens, it went down during the lockdown period, it's going up, but on average we are pretty much back to where we were in 2019. Now, just like what Jay was saying, we monitor very carefully the possible impact that lasting transitory price increases could eventually have. And in particular, we are very attentive to inflation expectations and making sure that they remain well anchored. Well,
I am on YouTube. Yes, just go over to my bio.
Instruments to measure those expectations.
Click the YouTube link.
We see that they went up by about 50 basis points, but they're still.
Do I think neon could hit the ABC power pattern through after hours? I mean, only if it continues to hold the B level until the end of the day. So I can't make that call now.
At the moment, we are certainly not seeing any widespread.
There's so many hours left,
so to speak,
for neon to crap out.
Price increases into wages that would produce the second round effect that we would be very attentive to. So we monitor carefully, but we certainly have no reason to believe that this price increases that we're seeing now will not be largely transitory going forward.
So if I can just follow up, does that explain then why, to a certain extent, your assessment and that of your colleagues here is similar, but the conclusions with regards to the Eurozone as to upcoming policy changes is different because, of course, Governor Bailey.
Oh God, no!
Chair
Yeah,
Powell
Gree,
have
no,
made,
Gree is not a good
indications
buy.
about
No.
possible rate hikes down the line.
Well, we started in the euro area from a different base. We are at different interest rates. Ours are certainly for the
PALT is experiencing some failed retesting right now.
We have asset purchases.
If it breaks below $12, you would get all out.
Until we are confident that we reach
or your break even.
So
Make sure you've been taking partial profits along the way.
Levels at the moment are different as well. But we have a very clear.
You're still in NCNA. No. We cut NCNA a while back, didn't we? Wait a minute, hold on. Didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, we had to cut that a while back.
In order to reach our target, which is that symmetric 2% that we defined for ourselves. That forward guidance is very clear. We need to be at target well before the end of our horizon. It has to be lasting until the end of our horizon. And second and third, we have to be content and satisfied, Governing Council of the ECB, that there is sufficient progress in the underlying.
It's simply impossible to tell you where CEI is going to go from here. This could be the last update that it has.
We are at a different pace in our.
It could go on for another 20 days, just up every day. Impossible to tell. So it's up to you if you want to take that risk or not. By selling earlier, a couple weeks ago or days ago, you now put yourself at more risk if you want to get back in.
Supermarket shelves empty. What is happening, and what effect will it have on the UK economic recovery?
Well, it's a form of the supply side shocks that we've all been talking about. We have had a number of frankly shortages.
That's going to work. All right. No, maybe it's not. There it goes.
Fixed time points in it for all shocks. I mean, the shape and the dynamics of these shocks will be somewhat different. But if I could say, I mean, picking up on what Christine and Jay have said, I think for me there are two things that really stand out here in terms of judging these effects. One is, as I said, how it's appearing in the labour market. We've got a very.
The market just turned red again. We're taking some, you don't have to sell everything on CEI today. You just sell some if you're on a swing on it. Oh, your garage door was open. I do that all the time. Yeah.
We have to be very focused in terms of policy. But I want to emphasise a point that I've made a number of times. Monetary policy can't solve supply side shocks. Monetary policy can't produce computer chips. It can't produce wind. Can't produce truck drivers.
Hey, you guys over on TikTok, if you didn't know, you can click the link in my bio to come join our trading community.
You mentioned the furlough program, and as you said, it's there's still time to understand, right, what happens after the end, the impact of the end of the furlough program. But have I understood correctly your recent comment in which you're saying that there's no reason the BOE cannot start to raise rates before it has finished quantitative easing at the end of this year? Are you trying to message that you're considering raising rates maybe at the November or December meeting?
Well, I'm not going to prejudge. Our next meeting is the beginning of November, and as you'll understand, I'm not going to prejudge what we will decide at that meeting. That's not for now. I think what we're very clearly saying is that, as I'm sure you know, our quantitative easing program is somewhat different from up and then it finishes in the middle of December. So it is now in its final stages. I mean, it's all tapering is rather different in that case because it naturally tapers off. And the point that I and others have made is that when we consider policy and around, as we do, particularly with the asset purchase scheme now coming towards its end, we do look at all the tools at our disposal. And
today's a taco day. Who said that earlier? Like they're going to call days Doji days. Today's a Doji day, an inside Doji day. Makes it a taco day. You wanted to make it a taco day.
It's much better understood. They are the primary tool, I think, of central banks.
Today is a taco truck day.
But that's not to prejudge what we will decide in November.
No, you did?
The last thing, because again, it's a global audience.
Okay, it could be. Yeah, it could be. Like, what did you get, Jamal?
My problems are COVID. How much are they Brexit? And don't answer Brovid. The answer I'm looking for is not Brovid.
Yep, CI is over 4 now.
The interesting thing is, they're not those two, actually. I mean, we can't, I think...
What? Do you just join your voice for the live day trading? It's a Zoom with my full screen and all the other members and me.
I think Christine was saying, I think,
You did not like the answer. It was a not useful answer. Was it high or low? Just let me know that. Was it high, medium, or low?
It's disrupted shipping flow, as it were, over time. So I think that one can put down, a lot of that to shipping, because to COVID, and also, by the way, it's
Yeah. Well, Jamal, that might be the case, man, and it's better to know it early.
Okay, all right, thank you. Governor Kuroda, Japan, of course, is in a different situation, which you talked about. Consumer inflation stuck at 0.
Oh, man, today is a free coffee day? Shoot.
I did want to pick up the supply disruption issue with you. Factory shutdowns caused by the pandemic are triggering shortages that are affecting global manufacturers, including Japan's. Could Asian nations lose their role as the global parts production hub? And what would that mean?
Christina, I was thinking the same thing. I'll bet everyone on earth is giving that buy one, get one free or free coffee, but not fucking Starbucks, no.
As you said, current core CPI inflation is around 0.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to turn that down. Yeah. Macy's, let's take a look. Wow, Macy's outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Same thing with Dillard's, DDS, and Kohl's, KSS. No, Kohl's not doing as well as Macy's and Dillard's. Was it Foot Locker, I think? Nope. But mostly Macy's. Macy's doing outstanding. Emma's in Macy's. How you doing on Macy's, Emma? Why don't you buy options, Emma? There's a right way to do it for swing trades that would be absolutely perfect. But why don't you do that? They're very good for swing trades. So next class, options for swings. No, Thursday night Tomorrow night we'll be doing our class, our VIP class. Thursday night included with your VIP membership. And I believe I'm going to focus on thinking about probabilities, odds, and risk reward. Those three things. How to look at things in terms of probabilities, odds, and risk reward. Yeah, that's what we're going to focus on. How to look at charts that way, how to make decisions based on probabilities, odds, and risk reward. So I think that's, we'll probably focus on that. And I have absolutely no necessarily, like curriculum planned or anything. We'll just start pointing things out and we'll see where it goes. It should be just educational. Yeah. All right, Monica. Awesome. How long out would I do on a call option? If I'm just taking a swing, like just a run on something, maybe a month, maybe 5 weeks, and sometimes as much as a couple months. Sometimes as little as 3 weeks. I think the sweet spot is about 5 weeks, about a month. Emma bought a Tesla option. She's not scared of options. Oh, you did? Well, okay, yeah, but no, she's not scared of them, but I don't understand why she doesn't use them for her swing trades, which is excellent. I mean, I enjoy the fact that, she's trying to master trading stock shares, first and foremost. But there is a way on swing trades to use options well, in a non-dangerous, excellent way to get the same investment going for less money. So you have more money free for other trades. I will, Eric, but it's also in the Market Mastery. There's a lot of talk about options in there. No, I see. Yeah, no, you basically want to get 75 delta, tight bid-ask spread, lots of volume and open interest, rounded to the best, most liquid option at the best key psychological level in the money, with 3 times the duration of the expected move. That's pretty much it, but there's like a 45-minute class on that in the Market Mastery, I believe, or I haven't gotten it in there yet. No, it's in there. But there was also another class I did going over it even more. PALT just broke out and then broke down. It was a fake out, okay? So that should put you on the defense right away. And if you get 50% retraced down to $12, then you take off 25 to 50% of your position. And it did do that, so now you should de-risk your PALT by 25 to 50%. And if we break the neckline at $12, you will get all out. So right now, PALT put in its first signs of that it might be crapping out from here. ARQQ, there's not much history on it. What do you want to know about it, Matt? Why do you care about it? What's your thesis? What do you want it to do? What do you hope I say? Did anybody have just an absolutely outstanding day today? Somebody just rocked it. Got in all the right stuff, got all the right exits, took all the right profits, and you've got a 5R or maybe a 10R day, and you have a decent size account, and you've been with us for only a short amount of time. I recommend you contact Elliot and ask him about potential annual membership. So we do have annual membership plans, and you might want to contact Elliot. He's one of the admins in the group, to talk to him about the annual membership plan. Some of you I know are annual members already. And some of you even lifetime members. They're primetime lifers. Looks like a U. It broke day's high. It looks like a U on the 1 minute chart. Oh, okay. Well, maybe on the 1 minute chart. But it's doing 1 million a day in volume. Go talk to Elliot about that, S. Go talk to Elliot. Send Elliot a private message. What'd you say? So it's only doing 1 million a day, roughly, and that's not a lot of volume. So you don't really want to be looking at ARQQ for day trade. You want to be looking at it for a swing. Oh, you can send me a private message, okay? If you're on TikTok and you're inquiring about that stuff, and I'll help you. You're up 4,000 today on a $24,000 account, mostly from the DAT swing from 11, fantastic, and CEI from 3. All right, that's outstanding. Yeah, so depending on how much of that you attribute to being in this group, perfect. You might want to talk to Elliot about an annual membership. All right, Chris Jumas, I haven't really heard from you much. Nice to meet you. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to call the morning session there. Not a lot of exciting stuff happening. Keep an eye on WRBY. It could start trading in the next hour and a half, maybe even 2 o'clock Eastern. So it could be a while from now. WRBY, though, keep an eye on it. And anything else that's been having a good day here? Let's see, PALT, although like I said, it just put its first failed retest breakout, did fake out. But if it comes back up and around and then breaks the high again, that's another good entry. But overall, if you've made over 1% today on your portfolio, you should stop and then let's do it again tomorrow morning, and should always be focusing on just making at least 1% every day. Once you make it across that finish line and you close out your positions, if you've made more than 1%, fantastic. But then stop, protect your gains, do it again tomorrow. You need to compound those gains every day, and you can't just trade endlessly. You have to hit goals. You have to hit goals and then secure them. And so that's how you do that. All right, everybody, have a great day. And you guys over on TikTok, make sure you click through the link in my bio to join our trading community. Lots of fun, good group. Have a good one, everybody. RJ, Jamal, Benjamin. See you later. Thanks for being with me most of the day today. Stephen Harlow, Eric, Norm, James. All right. Later, everyone named James, everyone named John, everyone named Alex, all our different Emmas, all our Bens, all our all our RJ clones, anyone with the same name twice. All right, we start at 30 minutes before the opening bell tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you again tomorrow.